I'm Gordon Jenkins, co-founder of Lungitude Foundation, along with my wife, Wendy Jenkins, who had a double lung transplant in 2006. One of the things I'm most proud about Lungitude is the research that we fund. It's very early stage research, so I call it embryonic research, and what that does is it tests hypotheses about lung transplant rejection, and that has led to the researchers going on and getting some pretty fantastic funding from the government, which they wouldn't have had if Lungitude hadn't been funding it originally. And of course, that we know that the research that we fund actually helps the life expectancy of those lung transplant recipients.
Hi, I'm Leah. I'm a patient at the Alfred Hospital, and this is my dad, Graham. I've had a lung, liver and pancreas transplant, and it's the first to be had at the Alfred Hospital. I had my lung transplant for the cystic fibrosis, and because of the cystic fibrosis, which the drugs affected my liver and pancreas, I then had the liver and pancreas transplant as well. Life was pretty hard before transplant. As I sort of got into my late teens, I got sick and with pneumonia and ended up in hospital for about 10 months and ended up needing a transplant.
One of the major problems with lung transplantation is the rejection, especially the chronic rejection, and our aim is to understand the mechanisms that underlie this chronic rejection. I'm really passionate about our research because it has direct applicability to the patients, not only long-term survival and health, but also identification of patients that we can actually help before the problems come up.
The lung research that Lungitude's helping fund has helped us already to improve the prevention of chronic rejection, and it's helped us to look at new ways of treating it. My hope for the future with the research is that we can make big inroads into these chronic problems after transplant, and we can translate them to the rest of Australia and the rest of the world.
The aim is to ultimately to get positive patient outcomes so that patients recover quite well post the initial transplant, and we're looking at their quality of life as well.
So probably one of the first changes I noticed was being able to walk further.
Coughing?
True, coughing.
Stopped.
Almost completely.
Stopped overnight. So that's a big thing. And talking?
I can talk more as well, which I enjoy. Yeah.
I don't.
No. That's your opinion.
So the future, we've got one. We've got long-term goals. We've got a long-term future.
I feel excited about the future. I'm happy, I think would sum it up.
We would love your support, and every little bit counts. If you could share it with your family, friends, work colleagues, so together we can make an even bigger impact.